There are countless whistleblowers, leaks, and investigations that make it clear what passes for mainstream journalism today is little more than the propaganda machine for the national security state.
Going to show you some stuff from Gaia, and I want to work on my Spanish and French. So let's get it. I love getting that 10 XP, that 5 XP. You feel me? You feel me? The bird looked extra happy for me. He said, it's actually working. My son lives in France. Bitch, what? Oh, damn, I forgot the son. Why didn't y'all tell me? She'd be okay with anything. Somebody kidnap her. Oh, Courage, save me. What if Courage don't want to save you? Then what, Muriel? Pain isn't to make you suffer. Pain is to make you take action. Which was great. I was like, yo, that's a dope way to say that. Harry Potter's the shit. Not every single movie are my favorites. I think number 2, number 4, and then the one that has the lady with the pink on. Those are my top 3. Like, you remember his face came off or his head came off, and then like it's still moving around and shit. It was the one that I seen on the internet, and you tried to watch it but you couldn't. I don't know. I don't think your computer or your phone allowed you to. Yeah, that shit. Yeah. That's still in like one of my top of like amazing display. Like, man, that shit was fire. I should be at my motherfucking rate where I wanna be at. RATE is where I wanna be at.
I'm Richard Dolan, and this is False Flags. Most basically, a false flag is an action done by a person or usually a group, say a government or an intelligence agency, that's then blamed on someone else, like, terrorists, which is then used to justify things that could not otherwise be justified, like passing authoritarian laws or justifying military invasions and financial takeovers of nations, like Afghanistan, Iraq, Libya, Ukraine, or Syria. It can even be used for something as straightforward as diplomatic pressure and propaganda victories.
Come on, man. No, they're taking me in because of the fact that I lived in the Soviet Union. I'm just a patsy.
We'll also see how false flags continue to be used internationally to justify regime change, to destroy democratic governments, and even enable military invasions. From the operations in the Middle East and Central America in the 1950s and 60s to the wars and new Cold Wars of the 21st century. And
for anybody that's watching,
rights in one form
would you
or another.
Risk your life for change?
This is nearly
That's all
always
I
done.
know.
Today, the 8 wealthiest people in the world have as much money as the poorest half of the entire human race.
As the science of epigenetics.
Epigenetics?
I am your host, Bruce Lipton.
I kind of fucks with that shirt.
In the research of stem cells
I kind
and
of don't
epigenetics,
at the same time.
Civilization,
seeing the spirits,
or
like is sixth
are they
sense
a sign
spiritual,
for the beginning of a better
or is that
world?
just intuition, or is
5
intuition
times in the
spiritual?
history, the Native Americans, the Indians in South America, the Druids in Europe, all of these people lived in a world of animism, which meant that spirit and matter were one and the same, and that living on this planet, you would honor both.
Do you believe in a higher power
and the spiritual realm.
or not?